Hi, this is David Tierney of Designs by Tierney, and I'm going to do a short tutorial here on how to edit an image on your WordPress website once you've already added the image to your website. So let's take a quick preview. Here's a page now. I've got an image that I've added to the website. Let's go ahead into the Edit Page panel. And the easiest way, if you just want to change the size of the image once it's been added to your web page, then you can click on the image here in your edit panel. You'll see two little icons pop up. This one is to delete the image, and this one is to actually edit the image. By clicking on that, it gives you a nice little slider that allows you to just quickly and easily drop it down to 90%, 80%, 70, 60%. And of course, you could do it twice in a row. If you want to go below 60%, you could drop it to 60 and then drop it to 50% of that. So let's say we drop it down to 90%. We click on it, click Update, we update our page. And we'll go ahead and view our page. And so the image will be 90% the size that it used to be. So that's the easiest way to change the size. So when you upload an image, let's say it's a large image, you have the choice to put it in as a thumbnail or to put it in at a medium or a large size specified by your website. But let's say you want it to be a size that's not exactly one of those sizes. This allows you to quickly and conveniently modify it to more specifically what you want. You could put it in the large size and drop it down. You could put it in at the full size that you added into, and drop it down to a percentage of that. Obviously, of course, if you want to edit the image before you upload it to your website, then you can of course control it that way. But this is for people that don't have the capability to do that on their own computers or know how to do that. As far as other edits that you could do to an image on your website, there are other capabilities within WordPress that allow you to crop your image, to rotate the image, and to do other types of changes to it. And what you would do is you would go back to your to click the Add Media button, and you would find the image that you want to modify. And right now we've got one image added to this page, so we go to the gallery and you can see there's a 1, and that'll just give us the one image. But if you had many images, or you went to the media library, or let's say you just uploaded it, either way you still would have this same dialog box with all the details of your image. You can see this image that for this example I uploaded was a lot larger than the website it is itself, and I had inserted it in at a medium size. I could have inserted a large size and resized it. So right here underneath the thumbnail for the image and the details, you can click on Edit Image, and here you've got a series of options to modify your image. And the one thing that gets confusing for people, and it's not completely clear in the layout, is that in order for these to be active, so I can't actually click on that to do something, you click, grab, and drag, and now I've selected an area, and I can still grab these corners and move it around. And let's say I wanted to crop the image. Now that I've selected an area, I can go up here and I can crop it. The other options for the image is rotate it counterclockwise, rotate it clockwise. You can flip it vertically, flip it horizontally, undo and redo certain things that you want to change. You can scale the image. So let's say we want to crop it. We just click the crop button, and automatically it crops it. And I believe it saves its original if you ever want to revert back to it. You can also apply changes just to all sizes of the image, just to the thumbnail, or all sizes except thumbnail. Sometimes you've got a thumbnail for an image, and your program crops the dimensions of an image to a perfect square, and so crops out an image if it's rectangular instead of square, and you don't necessarily like how it cropped it. This is a way in which you can go in and modify the thumbnail by getting to the original image, applying the changes to your thumbnail, and then specifying exactly what you want your thumbnail to look like. So there's a lot of power from within WordPress to modify images if you want. We'll go ahead and save this. Now this is only going to apply to images if I add this again to the web page. So I'm going to scroll down here to the bottom. I'm going to save all changes. So that saved all the changes I made. Close out of here. But this image is not going to have been changed because it's already been added to the page. So that will only that image was cropped, and if I were to re-add it again, such as to slide my cursor down here and add it again, then the new cropped image will be there. So we'll go ahead and add that in here as a medium-sized image. We'll insert it in. Save our changes. Go to our page. We can see here's the image that we had, the original one, and for some reason it didn't crop it. Not sure. I'll have to look into that. Okay, I paused the video for a second to see what was going on. Let's go ahead and try that again. I'm not really sure why it didn't work. I think I've had this problem before. I think you have to actually save the image, leave the screen. So we've got our crop. We're going to crop the image. We're going to save it. Image is saved. We're going to go ahead and save our changes. Close out of there. I'm going to go back. I don't know why you have to do this. Go ahead and insert the image in. And there's our cropped image. You can see the bottom one has all these nuts, the bottom image. Go ahead and update it. There you go. So there's your cropped image. A little bit buggy, but play around with it. There you go. You've got your options, and you know how to resize the image. You know that you've got some other options to edit the image from within WordPress. You don't have to get a program to edit on your own computer if you don't need to, and that's all you need to do. And there you go.